If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10 for Dalton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Dalton. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate it. That. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. After the turnover, here's Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Isabella, 63 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. touchdown. Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Prescott from the gun. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 38. A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
On the tackle.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray rolling to his right. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
A gain of 5.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. Murray going to fire one out wide. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys, nothing.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Check. Kill. Deuce. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Easy, quick. 52. 55, Mike, guys, 55.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Edmonds. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Switch out, switch out. 955, 955.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Steps away to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Neville Gallimore. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. From the 17, Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Cowboys.
First down, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
Prescott.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
And Murray's going to keep it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Murray finding room to the 20. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 31 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Zane Gonzalez.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there?
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They'll set up the screen to Drake. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Murray. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray off play action. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
The 26-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fielded right around the 8. Muscles him off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 25 on second down, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
And at the 50-yard line.
Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
That's another.
On first down, Edmonds. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Carrier. Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 1, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Cardinals 27. Cowboys nothing. Zane Gonzalez.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Now, I'm starting to wonder, Charlie, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
First down, Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, but it'll be second down.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Third down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action. And a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
He's going to air one out. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 54 yards. And the Cards continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Open so that he can gallop through it, but in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And his throw here's incomplete.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
43 is the mic. Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he whips that one incomplete there. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Was defended by Patrick Peterson.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
Prescott's pass intended for Amari Cooper. Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
58 Mike. Watch the slap.
Prescott yet again. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
On down.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit... And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play action. Now it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. Going deep for Hopkins.
You don't like this.
Intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. CeeDee, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Being chased out left. And that's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Play fake. Murray. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack.
Loss on the play.
On play action, it's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play on third down for the Cardinals. 49 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
And the Cardinals are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try to help against the run.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Murray a give. This is Drake.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Come to my work. We won.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that once he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. And my goodness, another interception.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take...
And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Taken in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
First down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Prescott from the gun. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott buying time to his left. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up.